And another woman that can take your spotlight.
Whew. I don't know why I'm so nervous in this video. Maybe because I just ran up the steps. I don't know. Oh gosh, let me get my life together. Okay. Dang, I can't open the lip gloss. Now we start. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am itstorrijayy, and if you've seen by the title, I know. Oh god. I'm just like, oh god. But if you see by the title, today I'm giving you guys a life update. I'm so nervous. I don't know why. I've recorded so many videos and I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I'm nervous. So today I'll be giving you guys a love update. Oh my gosh. Let me start over. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, then it's just welcome. I am itstorrijayy, and if you've seen by the title, today I'll be giving you guys a life update. So for those who don't know, or if those who haven't noticed, I have not been on social media for about like 6 months. I have been MIA, I haven't been on Twitter, I haven't been on Instagram, I haven't been on TikTok, I haven't been on Snapchat, I haven't been on YouTube for 6 months. In that 6 months, I think that's what we're all going to get into today. So in the midst of me doing all this, I'll be doing my makeup and just chit-chatting with you guys about where I've been, why I've been gone, and like what life has for me at this current moment. Okay, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you missed me, tell me that you missed me so I can say I miss you guys back, because I missed you guys. Like, oh my gosh, a lot has happened in just over 6 months. So let's just get into the video. Everything that I'll be using today will be listed in the description box below. So if you want to know what I've used in my face throughout this whole video, some of it's changed, some of it hasn't, then just check the description box. I'm working on getting the camera, y'all. I promise I'm working on getting the camera. Recording on my phone is low-key getting old. Like, it's 2022. Why are we still recording on our phones? I mean, it's a great starter out, but I've been doing YouTube for almost a year. I should have a camera now. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is tone my face, well, cleanse my face again with Diverse Baby Cheeks All-in-One Hydrating Milk, Coconut Water, and Bamboo Extract. I got this from Target, and I heard a lot of good reviews about it, so I was like, I'm gonna try it. Well, why not? Like, why not use something new? Oh, descriptions, the information about the hair that I'm wearing, which I know is from my website, but the information about the hair that I'm wearing is going to be in the description box below. And is my lighting going to be off? I feel like my lighting's off. Okay, yeah, I know what that looks like. All right, so let me pull my handy dandy iPad out, because y'all know for a fact that I just not focused. All right, so I wrote down everything so I won't forget anything. Okay, so let me get started. So let's prime my face. Where have I been? Well, y'all know where I've been. I've been ghosted. I guess I should say why I've left. Okay, so for those who don't know, if this is like your first video watching me, and you don't know who I am, where I've been, and you found my video, because a lot of people subscribed to my channel, was still subscribed to my channel when I was gone and wasn't posting, like a lot of people. So if you're new to my channel and then like this is like my first video basically for you, yeah, I'm sorry. So where have I been? I honestly been just lifing. I just been living life. Really, not really. I guess I can start with why I decided to leave social media, or why I ghosted in the first place. I left in the first place because honestly, I wanted to try something new. It wasn't really like a real thing. Like, it wasn't like I need a break from people. Well, actually, no, like, yeah, when I first started, it wasn't like I needed a break from people. It wasn't like I was trying to escape anything. I honestly just wanted to try something new. So I was like, hey, I want to know what it would be like if I can't talk and do eyebrows. Hold on. Yeah, so I honestly wanted to know what it would be like if I just ghosted. I mean, I am the queen of ghosting. I ghost people all the time. I can go weeks, months, possibly years without talking to somebody, and I'll pop up again like, hey, and finish the whole conversation like, bitch, that was a year ago. Like, that's me. Like, I'm a ghoster. And it's a bad thing to be ghosting people, because sometimes people be worried about me and stuff. And high key, like, there was a lot of people that was texting me during that time that I was gone, and it was like, are you okay? Like, I haven't been seeing you on social media, da da da. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm over here on vacation, basically, you know, and everybody worried about me. Going the whole panic mode the whole time. I'm chilling on the beach with my feet up. Drinking a margarita. Or mimosa. And it's just like, that's just how it is. So, honestly, when I first started, like when I left social media, I was doing it because I was like, I want to walk into the new year. Because I left after Thanksgiving. Yeah. So I was like, I want to walk into the new year in a different mindset and a different mind, and see what it would do for me when I walk to social media with no walk into the new year with no distractions. So it was just a way to, like, I was trying to stick to a New Year's resolution, basically. I never stick to one. None of us sticks to New Year's resolutions, actually. So I really just wanted to try to stick to a New Year's resolution. So in that point, like the first month, I kept going back on Instagram. I logged out everything, checked my password, so nobody else logged into my account. I literally did everything. And when I first logged out and everything, it was low-key kind of hard because all I had was my business page up, and I didn't want to mess up the algorithm on my business page how I already did. So it was like I couldn't really do things how I want to. I couldn't look up certain things. I couldn't look up people. I couldn't do any things because it's going to mess up the algorithm on my business page. So it was kind of hard because for like the whole month from like November to December, I kept logging out to Instagram, and I'm realizing like, girl, all you have is your business page. You ain't doing nothing. Log out, log on Instagram. It was just the same repetitive thing. I always did it. And also, this may be a shocker to some people, I felt like I was like lacking individuality. As y'all know, like, I'm a business owner. I do YouTube. I want to put myself in the box of a content creator because I'm not that. I would put myself in not even a box. I would say an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is like very broad. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's better. I'm an entrepreneur, so it was kind of hard to be entrepreneur when you have creative blocks and when you have so much influence and when you're so influenced by what this person's doing, what this person's doing, what this person is. So I was lacking individuality in the process because I couldn't find my purpose. I couldn't find what I wanted to do. I couldn't find my direction. I couldn't find where I want my content to go. So it was just like, okay, you're lacking like individuality, basically. Like, who are you? Who is Torri J? Like, that was the main question walking into New Year's. Like, who is Torri J? Who is Torri? Like, forget the J part. Like, who is Torri, and where do Torri want to go? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I only did one eyebrow, bitch. So yeah, so in the midst of that, I'm not gonna say that me being gone for those 6 months was all vacation. You know, I had some dark times, some dark moments. I felt alone in a lot of that moments. I had to come to a lot of visualizations. I had to come to peace with some things. I had to become okay with a lot of things, actually. I had to find myself in that moment, and I had to let go of a lot of things and people in that process. And it was not easy. And I also lost people, like actual physical people, in the midst of those 6 months, which I'm gonna get into today. I'm gonna get into that part of like the dark times too. But I feel like I'm talking a lot and not doing my makeup, so let me do my other eyebrow and then I'm gonna go into the rest of the video. But it was a lot of times, oh gosh, it's like it was a lot of things that I see on TV in the news, and it was just like, I'm so happy I'm not on social media, because that shit can eat you up. Like, that stuff like that is gonna eat you up mentally, and I don't really want to go through that. Like, I want to scroll on social media. I want to be able to scroll on Twitter to laugh. I do not want to scroll on Twitter and see something traumatic. Like, I don't want to do that. I feel like it's so much stuff we endure traumatically on social media that we don't realize. And it's all, you don't even have to watch the news, but it's equivalent to watching the news. Like, no. So I'm kind of happy. I feel like that everybody needs to take a break. It doesn't mean that you're better than anybody. It doesn't mean that you're up there. It doesn't mean you're more mature. No ho. It just means that we all need to take a break from social media. We need mental breaks sometimes, and sometimes we just need to log out, change our password, and go ghost. Like, honestly, my mama gonna kill me because I'm doing makeup on her dining room table. So the benefits of leaving, well, the benefits that I endured from leaving social media, I find myself more social. I'm like, for those who know me, they already know that I am social, but I don't find myself that really social. I find myself like, if some of me just want to say hi to you, I'll say hi to you. Some in me just want to speak to you. Like, it's just something comfortable. It's just like your energy just makes me comfortable. That's how I put it. Like, something about you makes me comfortable enough to say, hey, how's it going? What's up? Like, that's just how I look at it. But other than that, it's like, I don't know. It made me more social, made me more aware of like people and how people are and how people act and everything like that. Remember I said like social media is fake? So with that being said, that you don't really see people's true colors because people put on a facade. Oh, I made a heart. People's true intentions because people put on a facade on Instagram or social media in general. People think Instagram is the only fake social media account, but people put a facade, like this fake persona on Instagram, and then it's like it's just annoying. So like, with that being said, like, people, you don't know who people really are and people's true intentions because they don't know who they are and what their intentions are. So with that being said, I just be saying that it made me more aware of people, helped me see through the fakeness of people, make me see that people aren't really who they say they are really what they're about. Like, it just made me realize a lot of things about people. Like, that's not your true intention. That's not who you really are. That's not who you really down to be. But it's just like, people not who they really say they are. People come off as fake. So it just made me more aware of the fake people, because I feel like I befriended a lot of fake people, and I had a lot of friendships end because I didn't know who you really was. And I'm going through the course of our friendship, or even relationships too, going through the course of relationships, I'm seeing these true colors come out, or I'm seeing who you really are, or I'm seeing just certain things I've never seen before, or basically ignored. And it was just like, what the fuck? So it just made me more aware of those things. I was going out more, and I'm going out and having fun in the process. You know, not worried about social media, not worrying about being cute, not worrying about anybody in my DMs. Like, I'm just like being me. But yeah, like, I'm going out, I'm not worried about nobody, I'm not worried about nobody in my DMs. I'm just being cute for me. Like, I'm just being cute for me. And that's like the best part. Like, I was trying new things, taking new risks. I started going to the gym. I started doing some things. I got a lot of things in the woodworks. I took leaps, opportunities. Like, it was just like, when you have no distractions of what everybody else is doing, you realize what you want to do on your own time and what you haven't done before and all this other stuff. So it's like, I was trying new things out and taking new risks, and I was like, ooh, I think I want to do this more often. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, I had a more clear direction because I had no distractions. I don't care. Oh, I never closed this. I had like a more clear direction. I knew where I wanted to go, what my purpose was in life. I was able to have more intellectual conversations with people. I don't know if anybody else realized this about me, but I could not hold an intellectual conversation. Well, in my opinion, I always had a lot to say, but sometimes it didn't make sense. So I felt like I couldn't hold an intellectual conversation. Like I couldn't sit there and conversate with you. And now that I took that break from social media, I realized a lot of people can't hold an intellectual conversation. Another reason, the benefits, is just being more in tune with myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I can hear myself more. It helps stimulate my growth, and as far as like where I'm going and where the direction I was going in and stuff. And also, like, it helped play a part in my growth and healing. Like, honestly, I didn't see it in the beginning, but taking that long break from social media made me realize a lot of things about myself that I've been ignoring for so long, that I couldn't really discuss when I went to therapy. Because yeah, I went to therapy. But a lot of things I didn't understand even going to therapy, that I couldn't even discuss, that I couldn't put my pinpoint on it, couldn't put my tongue on. And if y'all want to know one of them is that I keep explaining myself to people on why I'm not something. And that's how I know who I am and everything like that, because I do so much self-evaluation. And I look at, I be trying to be so in tune with myself. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not coming off of saying that if I hurt your feelings or if I disrespected you initially or if I did anything to you, that no, I'm not that person. I'm not rude. But if that's how I made you feel, I have to acknowledge that's how I made you feel. However, some people will try to paint you out to be this person when they pull that card. So if you sit there and you if you kept pushing my buttons and you kept doing this and saying this and doing that, initially you're going to get a bitch out of me. Because why? You're pushing those buttons. And a lot of times people don't initially see the amount of times you walk away. People don't see the amount of times you walk away. People don't see the amount of times you let shit go. But people will always see that time when you cuss that bitch out. People will always see that. And that's where I always was find myself in those situations where I was always looked at as this terrible person. And I'm like, no, y'all, I'm really nice. Look. And it was just like, why do you care so much about explaining yourself to people who are okay with misunderstanding you? Like, why are you okay? Why are you trying to explain yourself to these people? Girl, if you don't let that shit go. Because at the end of the day, this is what I'm trying to tell you. At the end of the day, if you know who you are, what you stand for, and you know that you gave nothing but to somebody, and I'm not only talking about relationships, I'm not only talking about friendships. A lot of stuff happened to me too during a work environment too. And if I gave you nothing but respect and you still try to pull that card and you came back and you think I disrespected you, no, bitch, you deserved it. Because don't sit here and disrespect me and then come back and be like, well, you should never said. No, I said what I said. Okay? When I really sat down with myself and I really realized a lot of those things about myself, I realized that these people don't know me. These people don't know me. Why I gone so long? I think that's really the initial question, honestly. So why was I gone so long? Honestly, y'all, that was not the plan. Me being gone that long, honestly, was not the plan. I was supposed to come back in March because my business 1-year anniversary was in April. And I was like, hey, I want to, because I was rebranding my business also in the process. But I was like, hey, I want to rebrand my business and stuff. And I want to rebrand my business and I want to come back in April. So, but it just, generally, it wasn't enough time. It was just not enough time to get everything I wanted done together. It just wasn't enough time. So I just, oopsies. So I decided to just push back. And I was like, I'm just going to come back in the summertime. So initially I was not even supposed to come back in May. But some of me just said, just come back in May. And you know, just come back in May. So I came back, dropped some graduation pictures, and just been back since. So I knew I couldn't come back no later than June because I could not relaunch a business. I could not be gone for that long, honestly. And I could not relaunch a business. Like, summertime was kind of my thing, I guess I could say. Like, summertime was the time I needed to come back. And I was like, I could not come back after June. So just initially what I did. So I came back in May. But I honestly did not want to come back. I actually told one of my friends, I was like, his name was Ashley. I told one of my friends actually that if I ghost again, I'm not coming back. And the only thing that made me come back, honestly, and I'm going to say made me, literally, is my business. Because if I didn't have a business, y'all, I would never came back. Being off of social media, I was at peace. And then even now, because when I came back, I really had to change the dynamic of my social media, because the way that I left is not the person I am now. And it's just like, I'm not on that type of time anymore. And then also, I kept seeing a lot of things. Bitch, I left in 2021. A lot of things I was saying in 2021, I still see in 2022. And we're halfway through 2022. And it just shows you how much people don't grow, how much people don't change. And this is not me. I hope I'm not coming off like rude or judgmental. I'm not trying to come off like that. I'm just saying, like, it just shows you that a lot of things just don't change. Crazy, right? So crazy. Yeah, so in that process, I realized a lot. Now, I guess we could get to like the dark moments of that time. I really didn't want to, but I feel like it's okay to discuss. In the month, like I said, in the midst of me being gone, it was not like always sunshine and rainbows. A lot of people don't know this unless I called you, unless you text me that day. But February 27th, 2022, I actually lost my grandmother. Okay. And it was kind of, I'm not crying, y'all. I got powder in my eye. I'm not crying. I got powder in my eye. Yeah. So due to February 27th, 2022, I lost my grandmother. Oops. That actually hit the hardest for like me and my family. She was one of the only grandparent that I was really close to, and it didn't hit me. It was weird, y'all. Anybody knows me knows that when I see people cry, I cry. But it was like seeing other people cry that day, I didn't cry. Seeing other people emotional, I wasn't emotional until I saw her. And even then, when I didn't see her no more, it was just like, it was just like, oh, wait, what you crying for? Like, my body, it was like my mind did not, it was programmed a little different. Like, you're not, why aren't you crying? Like, why aren't you emotional? Like, I even try to force myself to cry, and it just wouldn't come. But it's just when I saw her, it was like, oh, damn. And then even then, like, when I left the room, it was just, I was just like this. Like, I was just so subtle and calm. So it didn't hit me until 3 days later. Yeah, so 3 days later, 2 or 3 days later, yeah, I think 2 or 3 days later, that's when it hit me. And when I tell you, it just came. It wouldn't stop. It came. It was pouring. Like, I was in tears for like the whole day at work. My manager wanted to send me home. My supervisor wanted to send me home. I'm like, no, I can get through this day. And I feel like, y'all, I think I was trying to show how strong I was as a woman and that I could push through the adversity. But at the end of the day, bitch, you lost your grandmama. I just wanted somebody to sit there and tell me that, like, bitch, like, literally call me a bitch. Like, bitch, you lost your grandmother. Why are you here? Go home. It's not even an option. It wasn't a choice. And I wish I had somebody that said that to me, because at the end of the day, I wasn't right. I was not right. So yeah, that was me. that was me, like they saw me. But yeah, I lost my grandmother, but a lot of good things happened in that dark moment. Like, it was still some sunshine. I learned a lot about her that I never knew, and I realized with her passing, it really made things a lot of things clear for me, as far as like my purpose, what direction I need to walk down, and everything. Like, it made things so clear for me, and I was like, wow, like it just made things so clear. Like, wow, like this is the direction I need to be heading in. Like, this is where I need to be going. Like, this is where my purpose is. Like, wow. So it kind of made me so happy in that moment. In a moment of sadness, in a moment of darkness, it was still some sunlight. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother passed. Not too long after that, I got COVID. And not too long after that, my depression was on like a high. So if you're new and it's your first time watching me, I was diagnosed with depression in 2019, September of 2019. But I've been knew I had depression. Even before I was diagnosed, I had depression. I was not diagnosed with anxiety, but I do have anxiety too. And I just honestly, when I had like, I think the COVID kind of caused me to like be like that. I don't know why, but I feel like it did. Caused my depression. Who called me? Who called me? But yeah, so I think my depression was caused by COVID, having COVID. And then also, like, I was going through a lot of other things, you know. But that was just that. And now it's just like, oh, I'm kind of basically done with my makeup, and I'm kind of almost done with this video. Hold on. So I gotta, where to now from here? Where do I want to go from now? Actually, I want to keep in the same direction of being who I am today, walking in that same purpose, and just being the best woman that I can be, honestly, and bettering myself so I can better those around me, and continue to become a better person and be my own individual person. So if you enjoyed this video, because I'm gonna go and straighten my hair, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel, follow me on all social media platforms. My business do relaunch June 10th, so make sure you go shop my business June 10th on the website relaunch. And also, you guys, thank you so much for sticking around for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been gone for like forever, but y'all held it down. So I appreciate that. So I love you guys. I love you all, and I just want to say thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for sticking around, and make sure you follow me on social media, and make sure you shop my business. Also, before I leave, I just want to let you guys know, I think after my graduation video, I think that's the only thing that's gonna be really uploaded in real time. The rest of my videos are old that I've been recording. I told y'all I've been gone, but I've been working. Sorry, y'all, I messed up my lighting. So sorry if the lighting is a little different. I didn't mean to stop the video. But the rest of my videos are, what I was saying was the rest of my videos are old. So if you go look at my videos and you're wondering why I got a jacket on, why I got a sweater on, why I'm talking like this, why I'm talking about Valentine's Day, why I'm talking about Christmas, it's because all my videos are from December to March. I think the last video I recorded was April 1st. So all my videos are old after my graduation video. So if you already see my graduation vlog, I know it's gonna be up probably after this one. The rest of my videos are old. So, but after I get all those videos out the way, everything else is going to be in current time. But other than that, make sure you go check out my videos, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and see you guys next time.